Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't seen my first shopping ban update, I will link that right up here. Go ahead and watch that first so that this video will make a lot more sense. So these last 30 days were not as easy as the first 30. I definitely spent a lot more time browsing online for things that I want, and there were moments where I really felt like I couldn't stand this shopping ban anymore. But thankfully, these moments always pass. So if you guys are doing your own shopping ban, just know that the moments pass. Here are a few things that I learned or realized again in the last 30 days. I'm still very thankful for my wish list. I've gone through it a few times this month, just adding a few things and also removing things that I thought I wanted, but some of the things that were sitting there for the first month of my shopping ban, I realized I didn't really want some of them anymore, so it felt nice to just like clear that off. I'm still so pleasantly surprised at how much having a wish list really scratches my shopping itch. While doing some skincare research online, I rediscovered hemp seed oil because it's been sitting in my fridge, which has made the biggest difference in my hormonal acne. I've tried to use it mostly as a makeup remover about 6 months ago, but once I made hemp seed oil my nighttime facial cleanser, it has drastically improved the texture and like the clogged pores on my skin. This could be its own gratitude video, but I feel like I've gushed about it enough in this morning chat right here. So most of you guys know that my husband and I use mint.com as well as the Mint app on our phones to track our finances. We have a budget for every category in our lives, such as food, transportation, rent, etc. So on this website and app, every month when you spend under your set budget, there is a bar there and it's green. But then if you spend over your set budget, the color of the bar is red. I have a budget of $50 per month for cosmetics, and I don't necessarily need to buy cosmetics every month, so sometimes I'll just let the $50 just grow, and over a period of 3 months, if I didn't buy any makeup during that time, I would have $150 to spend on makeup that would be in line with our budget. So given that my cosmetics budget is $50 a month, let's say last month I spent $100. So when I check my Mint account now in the month of July, I would be negative $50 because I overspent my budget, right? So that entire bar is red, and if I don't buy anything this month, then next month in August, I'll be in the clear and my bar will be green again because I haven't spent over the $50 budget. I hope that makes sense. So the reason I'm sharing that is because next month I will finally be in the green with my cosmetics budget. And that's because in May, when we went to the States, I bought a bunch of things that I can't find in Korea. So I have been in the red with my cosmetics budget for a while, but I'm so excited to finally see it turning green next month. Our shopping budget and gifts budget is still something that we need to work on because we are very in the reds in terms of those two categories. The shopping, it's mostly because when Brandon and I shop for clothes, we buy things, like a lot of things at once, usually like when we make a trip to the States once a year or twice a year. And as for our gifts budget, we are way over than what we expected, but I don't know, I don't really feel too bad about that because I like to give gifts, but that's something that we will need to work on. But it's nice to see our shopping, the red bar in our shopping budget just like decrease very slowly because I'm not shopping and Brandon doesn't really shop. So I was emailing back and forth with my friend Lauren, and one of the questions that I asked her was, how can I keep a minimal beauty routine but still be able to try out products? Like, I would love to find a balance between the two because those are two things that I'm very passionate about. She sent me a list of tips on how to make that happen, and one of her suggestions was for me to reach out to certain brands and ask if I could test out their products. Prior to this conversation with Lauren, I'd reached out to one brand that I was really interested in working with, but that encouragement from her just kind of got the gears going a little bit faster in my head, and it really pushed me in the direction that I was curious about heading. It really helped me try something new that I wouldn't normally be comfortable with. What I've learned is that there's no harm in asking, and you only learn and grow from putting yourself out there and preparing for rejection, but then still hoping for the best. I guess I'm just really thankful for the opportunity to challenge myself and be bold enough to like ask and do something that I normally wouldn't do. I guess it's like another layer of me, dancing with fear, but this one was about like the fear of rejection. Here are the things that I purchased in the last 30 days, excluding groceries. We bought a clarifying shampoo from Lush. Okay, so this purchase I definitely felt guilt from because one of the things that I was not supposed to shop for was electronics. Brandon kept saying it was okay because we needed a second camera. It would technically be his camera, and it's also not part of our budget because I bought it with the earnings that I made from YouTube. That is not included in our overall budget, but I definitely did feel guilty when I purchased this, but I'm over it now. We needed a new shampoo, like an everyday shampoo. I purchased a makeup remover and a moisturizer. Finally replaced my Lily Lolo mascara with my staple. I was trying to go as long as I could, but the Lily Lolo was not working for me and I had to say goodbye. I repurchased some necessary toiletry items for me and Brandon, along with these 3 household items that we really need. And this last purchase is a little bit of a because one of the things that I was not allowed to shop for was books. But then during my shopping ban, I got an email from Amazon saying that I had some credit I was issued from like a lawsuit or something with Apple. So they credited me about $13, right? And I feel like most Kindle ebooks cost about like $9.99. There's this one book that I wanted to read that was recommended to me by a viewer, and I clicked to buy without looking at the price, and that ebook was like 14 something. And I was like, oh, so I spent like $1 that I wasn't intending to. And I know it's just $1 and it's not a big deal, but like the issue that I had was like, oh, it's like the whole principle of, me wanting to stick to my guidelines and like not spend money on the certain things that I told myself I wouldn't buy. But I got over it. Wow, I didn't realize what a difficult time I would have filming this video because I feel like I was being so unclear about a lot of things. So I apologize in advance for that. If you guys have any questions or you just want to leave me a comment to update me on your shopping ban, I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!